Hello and welcome to the Game 7 of Week 1, Collective Season 2 on PC. I'm Shadow. My co-host here tonight is Pizza Time.
How you doing?
And we're watching Vexere eSports versus Phantom Storm here tonight on Bank. What do you think about this map, Pizza?
Bank. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Bank, but you know what? Let's see if these two teams come out with, strats. It's a very strat-heavy map, so a lot of roam game can be played here. So seeing the Habana come off, definitely going to be hard for teams to get hatches now too. Especially that's coming out from an attacker side too.
No, that was the defender ban.
Oh, as I was. So the defender ban, taking away that Habana charges. That's big too. That's going to be tough. You can rely on the Thermite and then the Jackal. So
Maverick definitely made it a lot more accessible to attack this map without Habana, though.
True. So they're going to have to play that.
See the Jackal ban coming out here from Vexere.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very roam-heavy map, so as a defensive, taking that Jackal off the board to make it a lot easier. And, of course, the Mira.
Something against operators from Spain, from Vexere.
I guess they're both off the board, so...
In all seriousness, no, the Mira is just ridiculously powerful in this map. She's definitely the linchpin operator for the basement bomb site.
Oh, yeah. If you have a Mira down there, you're going to win that side every time. But it's going to make it harder for teams. And the Maestro, taking away some intel in those cameras, stopping the plant.
A lot of the times you'll see the Echo being banned instead of the Maestro. In my opinion, Echo is way more powerful than Maestro in the current build.
True, but if you run an IQ, they can definitely take that.
That is an option.
Yeah. So let's see who and what is going to be played.
Speaking of Echo, here he comes out by Mazerfeed. I'm going to call him Mazer. And a Warden coming out. That's interesting to see.
Warden? Oh, he's probably going to be playing in Blue Stairs with that Warden.
Definitely. Definitely where he's going to be playing. It seems to be like one of that's like the bomb site that he's usable on. But I would personally rather see someone else coming out. I feel like you could play that with Smoke and have someone else doing something else with more utility.
Yep, bring a shield up there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Let's see, yep, they start out downstairs. How this pans out.
As you were saying, it's a very strat-heavy map. There's a lot of different ways, very small adjustments between strats, but generally the strat seems to be relatively similar to each other.
Oh yeah, especially downstairs. There's really, you're pretty much holding off the server push from dirt or from upstairs, and you can have that garage push, but that's the doorway they gotta go through. So
the reinforcement coming out of garage, that kind of scares me.
Usually you'll see a Maestro sit there, but obviously it's not on the board. So.
Maestro isn't on the board, but you still have the ACOG of Echo being able to peek through that long angle. It's not often you see it reinforced.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Standard rotates coming out here from Smoke, though. Nothing special so far.
Yeah, he'll probably be
no shield on the top of Blue, though.
I was gonna play that, but he has some Jaeger charges up there, so let's see if that helps him out.
Montaigne coming out from the attackers here, just pushing right on through Dirt Tunnel with a drone ahead of him.
The attackers bombed
and no one's watching. Warden's back on the stairs. Smoke coming back into the server rack here, seeing the Montaigne. Using one smoke canister, only doing about 15 damage to Montaigne. That is a waste of utility.
They're really relying on this push here into
attackers drop the diffuser.
Dirt. See if they get some drones out. Here we go.
Seems like they're also doing an upstairs push at the same time. And through Lone Off is by himself with Nomad. Fair. It's not often you see Nomad pushing by themselves.
No, you don't.
Thatcher going up to second floor to support the Ash.
Smoke on second floor, but there he is. No, he dropped hatch, so he's back on site.
Montaigne just pushing his way on in, but Jolts with a pick on the Nova, and there goes your Ash. Echo's coming out to disable the Montaigne shield.
Do they know he's in there? In kitchen? Let's see.
Oh, and Thatcher takes out Jolts with a beautiful shot from KKaz and gets immediately picked up by Fairzen. Oh, then immediately refrag. Fairzen with another pick. Warden going down.
Yeah, you got refrag there. That was a really quick event right there.
Thermite charge going down on server in the default plant spot, but it seems to be muted. Wait, there's no mute up.
tough.
There is a mute. Okay.
Attackers
Shouldn't be
recovered
too hard. Oh, with that shield there, it will be harder to break that. Montaigne just jumps right on into sight, though.
Jumps right in. You got to get the move there.
Smoke coming out. That will definitely do some damage to Montaigne here. Sitting at about 15 HP. But that's two, maybe all three smoke canisters expended. All three smoke canisters suspended, leaving only Echo and his drones. But Montaigne goes down. Thermite going, or Nomad going in here for a reverse plant. Going down, falls off of it. Oh, and the C4 picks him off. 3v1 was a beautiful C4 toss. Echo goes down. Aggressive peek there.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
God Construct in Toronto just sitting back and waiting, though, and they'll take the first round.
That was honestly weird to see that Monty just jump over that shield. I know they need to get that mute off so they can get the thermite, but getting that Thatcher off the board by that Warden was very big for them.
Yes.
But
It was crazy to see the Thatcher win his gunfight with the Jaeger. It didn't seem like he knew he was there at all.
Yep. Almost with the perfect trade on that Jaeger, but couldn't get the kill. Just got him down.
Very nice flick on Fairzan's part to kill the Warden after killing the Thatcher.
That was big. If you got that Nomad too, definitely stalled them out even more. 6 pick onto Valkyrie from Doc.
Valkyrie is very powerful on this map, especially without the attackers of Vexere bringing an IQ.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as
No
they
IQ
can.
on the board, yep. That's gonna be tough for them to find those cameras and that extra drone. That's actually surprising. They're not taking an IQ here.
You definitely see what they can do without the IQ on board. It'll definitely be tougher. They did bring the Buck, however, and that can stop. There's a whole mess of ways to get the Bandit off this wall, but Buck seems to be one of the more consistent ones. Just go below, shoot open the floor, bang, bang, boom, you're done.
Or you can even upside down repel in that window.
The window has its downfalls, though, because there's that window, the window right here in lobby peeking out onto the
10 seconds to insertion.
onto the rappel.
5 seconds to go.
Not many reinforcements seem to have gone down on the side of the attack or the defense
Attackers are
here
heading
yet.
out to defuse a bomb.
Only 7 that I can see.
Oh, now they're getting the Canto spot right now. There he goes.
Where did the last 2 go? Anyways. Attack coming out here, starting from Alley. Also, are they starting from Jewelry as well?
Yeah, they're
It
doing
looks
both.
like it.
And Thatcher and Thermite separated right now. Wow. See this plan that they have here.
And Nomad once again, solo pushing, getting up on the windows. See if Nomad can get a free pick onto the Echo.
Yeah, it's definitely a good spot for her, especially with the ACOG. But
Oh,
I'd
absolutely.
like to see maybe, well, the Habana's off the board, but if you brought a Habana there, get someone off that Canto spot. But it seems like nobody's sitting on that spot anyway. Well, 2 on site.
Bomb located by
Smoke
attackers.
and Bandit standing right next to each other.
We'll have to see how Vexere executes here. It seems Buck's pushing through stock. Oh, and he gets a free pick on a Mazzer. There goes the Echo, and that is an awful pick for...
Yeah,
That's
huge.
awful for Phantom so early in the round. What was that Echo doing? Thatcher grenades coming out, taking off the pre-placed bandit charges. No bandit tricking coming out here. I wonder if they're going to impact trick. No, they don't have any impacts on board. Jaeger trying for a flank along with
2
side
on
bandit.
site right now. Let's see if the attackers
Toronto
notice
will
that.
coming in an aggressive peek and might misses his shots onto the Zofia of Nova, and that there goes your smoke. There goes both your plant denials down with still 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock.
They do, as I see, there's still 1 on the board, and that's he's probably below still.
Yeah,
That
both
Bando
defenders are
upstairs.
below.
And he doesn't have a nitro, so that's huge.
It's not looking very good for Phantom Storm here. Minute remaining, a bunch of time, flank watch in place, both defenders off site. Can't see this going in their way. Jaeger taking a fight onto the Zofia of Nova, taking the pick onto Nova without losing any HP. It was a beautiful shot. Plant has gone down though, and there's still man advantage on the side of Vexere. K-Kaz with a pick on a Jolts, leaving
Have
just
eyes
Jaeger
on
with half HP in a
attackers need to
1v3,
protect it.
and Vexere takes the attacking round on CEO.
Oh, if you lose your echo right away, that's usually what happens. You're gonna lose that round.
Especially when you lose the smoke immediately following. The smoke of, I'm not sure who it was, but the smoke missed some, like, the Zofia didn't seem to be paying much attention to the janitor door, and the smoke had a free kill and just let it slip through their fingers.
I hope he didn't take the opportunity, and we might need to see a 6-pick here.
Definitely gonna have to see a 6-pick here. Goyo is still banned. If you guys didn't know, all the operators that have come out, they have a 3-month restriction period where you have to not play them until the 3-month period is over. Since Goyo and Amaru just came out less than 3 months ago, they are still banned in competitive play.
Yep. Which brings Nook and Warden being able to be played.
Not that you'd see them very often anyway.
Locate and defuse
Nope.
as many
I
bombs as they
honestly
can.
don't think that Nook or Warden are very key operators. They're very situational based. Strat based as well.
They're both very selfish operators.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Specifically Nuck, more so.
Yes, true.
Nuck is good in certain situations, like on this site in particular, pushing through basement, pushing through garage on a late flank, can't be seen by the Meister cams. If Echo's banned, it can't be seen at all. Except by maybe a Mozzie drone. But Nuck can get a very sneaky free picks off of garage when you just walk right through and no one's paying attention to it.
5 seconds.
Different reinforcements coming out here on the side of Phantom Storm this round. Reinforcing off meeting wall. Wonder if Echo will do the same aggressive peek onto the windows to kill Nomad.
Honestly, surprised to not see a castle being played either.
Yes, Castle is definitely a necessary op in my opinion for this site. Frost is also a weird pick.
That is.
Where did there's a Frost mat just in the middle of the floor there.
Maybe
One
that
inside
Thermite
running
running up to get the wall. Might not see it. Who knows?
Where's the last one?
You put one in by that couch right there.
Oh, you're right.
So, right there.
Let's see. I'll be surprised if those get any picks. Or
Well,
any
that one by
downs.
couch there is kind of a default plant spot, so that's kind of an okay spot to put it. But I don't know. I wouldn't have taken the frost anyway.
Yeah, I can't see any situation where they just don't draw out the frost mats and shoot them before they sprint into it.
Let's see, Thermite's already in.
Planting a claymore to watch their flank.
Drum above them too.
And Nomad back on the windows of lobby. Echo using his charges. Oh, he sees the frost mat. That was close. They did bring an IQ this time, but Nova going down early. Nova going down to the Legion of Toronto Will and getting finished off. With Toronto Will only losing about 60 of his HP. Thatcher steps on a goo mine instead of stock, causing Toronto to pre-fire through the wall. KKaz only taking the 10 points of damage from the initial jolt of the goo mine. Did both thermite charges go off here?
I believe the first one got.
Yep, both thermite charges open up. Both CEO walls from the square. And smoke going down again, and Frost getting killed by the flank watch of the Nomad. Fairzen with a pick on the God Construct, and all of a sudden it's not looking very good for Phantom Storm again. Thermite in sight getting a pick on a Mazerfield. Pez too. And gets picked off immediately by Toronto Will. With the diffuser down, but Prod with a refrag on the socks, leaving just this Legion about 2/3 health versus 3 almost full health defenders. Let's see if he can do it.
They got time too. They don't need to be rushing this. They can drone them out. But it looks like they're both. Pitch him up. There he goes. Off the board.
There goes KKaz with a pick on Toronto, ending the round, giving Vexere a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, they had time. Look at that flick. That was pretty nice. But they had time. They could have droned him out. But I mean, they still won the round.
It was a very aggressive push by Pet. Who was the thermite? Was it Pez or Prod? I think it was Pez.
It was Pez. Pez just got the walls open.
He
and
had
ran
complete control of sight. Echo was down. Smoke was down. Could have just planted. But he decided to push through, and it ended up working out for them in the end. But it could have been a game changer in a different situation.
Extremely. That Legion, knowing the bomb was there because he was throwing his Legion traps on it, but still couldn't hold off the last 3 defenders.
We will see lockers coming out here again on the side of Phantom Storm. If you guys didn't know, the way these rounds work is there's 6 rounds for one team on defense, then 6 rounds on attack, or vice versa. But since they won it, it locks it for 2 rounds. Now those 2 rounds have been played on the upstairs CEO site, so now they can go back down to basement.
And it seems there is no Monty this time, so we won't see that push. Might be changed up here. But again, no IQ on the board.
Is that adaptation from Vexere to not bring the Monty, or is that them just not realizing they could come back down here again?
It's probably that. They're probably thinking that they're going back upstairs.
The Monty didn't really do much for them the round before, though, so it could be either.
10 seconds left.
They did bring the Legion just to ensure that no Monty problems here.
5 seconds remaining.
Make those smoke, you know, throw all his canisters early. That was pretty
Yeah.
Attackers must
I definitely like the pick of Legion rather than Warden for this site, for sure. And Pulse was new. I don't believe Pulse was here the first time. They won the round anyway, but definitely the more utility you can jam in, the better.
For the Pulse, as well as the Legion for the Warden. Upstairs for the roam clear, and I don't even really think they have roamers.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jaeger's running. He's pushing his way up to the 2nd floor. Might get into an early engagement here. Oh, and he hits a couple shots onto Broad, but takes a lot more damage himself. Now he's just rotating back down into sight. Smart move on his part.
At the same time. But that's Ash for you. No hitbox man.
I don't think it was the no hitbox there. I think he just missed his shots.
Yep, they both did not miss their shots there. And they're Zof charging that the stairwell.
It's a waste of utility, to be sure.
It was. They droned him out. He was back on site. I don't think he needed to do that.
Server hatch has been open. I'm not sure by which side here. But Pez has Thermite pushing through into server, stepping on a Legion mine. No mute to stop his way this time.
Himself too, as well,
And there's an Echo drone sitting on top of him.
This could be
They
huge.
fully aware that he's there, but the Echo drone goes down. Good eyes on the side of Pez. All 5 attackers just stacked up above the server hatch here. Sans Thermite, who's on the stairs.
Typical push here. But with that pulse in Vault, he's going to be knowing their exact position.
Full information on everyone in that room. Nova and Verzan doing a rotate around, going back to main stairs, where awaiting the loving arms of Jaeger. But immediately picked by Verzan. Nice shot.
That was big too. If that Jaeger would have gotten those kills there, been able to disrupt this push for sure. The wall might see the line early.
Free Fire's coming out here, and the plant going down, but Echo Drone immediately. The Echo Drone gets taken out by a Thatcher grenade. Smoke's coming out here, and Echo picked by the.
Aggressive for Echo right there.
Yeah, incredibly aggressive for Echo, and they'll probably pay for it. Nova missing his follow-up shots onto Sox, but Sox goes down by Fairzen, leaving every attacker. Oh, never mind.
They
Flawless round for Vexere.
disregarded the plant. Yep, disregarded the plant. Just pushed in after that.
No, the plant went down, I believe. Yeah, the plant did go down.
Did it?
Yeah. I think Thatcher planted it, not the Thermite. Well, we're going here into round 4 with a 3-1 scoreline. Normally, you see 3-3 splits on this map. It's not attacker-sided, it's not defender-sided. It's slightly more defender-sided than attacker-sided, of course, like every map is, but usually you want to see around a 3-3, so we're going to have to see Phantom Sight or Phantom Storm pick up 2 rounds here to be where they want to be going onto their attack rounds.
If the attacker side gets more than 3 rounds, that's a win for them for sure. Especially in this split.
6 pick from Buck onto Ash. Broad must have some intuition that they're going back.
Board.
Okay, that's something to look at.
It is. I actually like that because I'd rather him see play
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Frost.
Oh, absolutely. But they brought the Frost upstairs, so maybe they're trying to play some mind games there, but I don't think it worked in the end. The attacking lineup is relatively similar for every bomb site on this map, so the mind games don't really work.
Yeah, we've only seen one switch, and that was they brought an IQ 1, which I would like to see them bring more IQs.
No Echo on the board again, though. And they have to know they're bringing the Thatcher, so I'm not sure what the thought is with the Kaid ban. They haven't. I don't even believe they're opening the hatches.
10 seconds.
Both KE's going on the open area
5
hatches here, though.
seconds to insertion.
Yep.
Wonder where the
No.
Cav has gotten to. Cav hiding in loan office. That's actually a pretty good spot.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
Not a typical room that gets droned out, so you might be free there. Get a good flank.
The attack has started here and doing the exact same thing they're doing. A couple of attackers coming up to the second
A
floor.
bomb has been located.
A couple of attackers going through the sewers. See if anything changes. Jolt's going out in a room here, going through lobby. Wonder if he can get any more success than he did last round.
See them play off each other here. They might.
Cav just already left the hiding spot in drone loan office. Wonder if he was droned out.
Should go into ATMs.
That's what I like to see though from Mazur and Toronto Will. Both anchors just chilling on cams, helping out the roamers early in the round.
That's big. Getting them the information they need to get a couple picks here.
Thermite already on blue stairs again by himself. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Speaking of your anchor, there goes one of them.
No pulse this time too, so the pulse worked for them last. Oh,
Pulse-
it did not work for them last time.
It did not work for them, but he did a whole mess of damage with that C4. He didn't get any picks with it, but I think he dropped like 3 of them to 1 HP. Ash with a pick on the Vexere here, and there goes that plan. Look, and there goes your Jaeger of Jolts. And now that leaves both anchors by themselves. No information gathering here. Just a little bit of plant denial between the two of them.
Yep. They droned them both out. They should know that they have top floor control. Yep.
Definitely going to start constricting on the site here. Thermite opening up the default plant site. And with Kaid disconnecting from the game, no chance to stop that thermite charge from going off.
Like to see some kind of aggressive.
Zox taking out Nova, though. For a second, I thought Thatcher was a defender, and he just ran headfirst into that Claymore. Smoke taking out Prod. Just dropped it to a 2-on-2. Smoke coming out to confirm the kill, and Ash goes down.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Thermite going for the plant, though. Here comes another smoke canister. Not quite reaching, and Pez with a pick onto Toronto Will. That's dropping the smoke, leaving 1 canister left. And Legion watching the main stairs has no chance to stop the plant. Nomad charge is going down, and it's a 3v1. Sox taking it out, making a 2v1. 1v1. Thatcher playing on the server hatch. I don't believe the server hatch is open here. Sox can very, very well may clutch this out, but there is a Nomad charge down on the diffuser. That's going to make it a lot harder. He gets launched by the Nomad charge, but K-Kaz is nowhere close to take the frag. Pre-fire's coming out from Sox here. I don't think he knows where the Thatcher of K-Kaz is. Starts defusing and gets picked by Vexere. I'm questioning the decision to try to stick that there. I would have personally gotten on it, gotten right back off of it, and looked for a peek.
Yeah, at least make the sound. You know, you'll give away his position, and then you can regroup yourself. But being that low of HP too, that's hard.
It was a very valiant effort on the side of Sox, though. I have to give that to him. It was a 3v1. Those are almost impossible odds on any team at any skill level. Don't see it happen much. And he almost pulled it off.
No join back.
The rules say I don't rehost unless they tell me to, so...
All right, well, 4v5 here.
And already down 4-1. It's not a great place you want to be.
No, that is not.
Well, we're going down to lockers here for the
Protect
4th
your bombs
attempt.
from being defused by attackers.
See if this one can more closely represent the first round rather than the second and third. Comes back just a couple seconds too late.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So what do you think will save them in the round here? What makes this a 4-2 rather than a 5-1 scoreline?
You gotta utilize the smoke canisters better than what he's been doing.
5 seconds.
I think the smoke play came out well last round. He used it to confirm the kill on Ash rather than allowing the attacker to pick up their teammate.
True.
He missed the throw on the thermite when he was planting, though.
did miss his plants. He has first round I saw
Bomb
him throw
located by
pretty
attackers.
prematurely, so that was another thing.
Oh, definitely. That was against the Monty.
But all 4 are on site too, but that's just a good call anyway, because you didn't want to get late picked upstairs or early picked.
Definitely. That's definitely what caused their loss last round, is getting the guy leaving and then 2 early picks.
Jaeger is going on to blue.
We spoke too soon. But no attackers seem to be coming through here, so his line is perfectly clear. They're attacking to the second floor like they always do. And God Construct just rotates safely through without being seen by Nova.
Just like in round 1, he was sitting there.
Let's see if the roam game can be of any effect. Hasn't been great thus far. Second floor has been cleared so far here by Vexere.
Yep, you got
Very good efficiency on their side. Ez is already pushing down blue stairs again. And Server by himself once again. You have to think, like, they're putting a lot on their Thermite, who's carrying Diffuser, just being by himself in a room. Like, that's very risky.
It is. That is huge. What does the scoreboard show here? Because I believe that Thermite, he's on top. Yep, he is on top.
The Thermite is top frag. Fragmite. Broad with a pick on a God Construct and a 5v3, and there goes your one roamer.
Yep. Not even doing any damage to any of the roam players.
Let's see if Sox can do Impact Grenade coming out, just giving away his position. Prod with a wallbang onto Jolts! Peeking through a punch roll, okay.
Yeah, pretty common now these days. Oh, there goes the Ash.
Sox taking down Prod. There goes your Ash. There goes your only off-axis attack. 1 smoke canister's come out here. 2 coming out here without the plant going down, doing just a little bit of damage.
I only see 3 here, so you might see that zone come down those main stairs.
As you said, Zoph's coming down main stairs. Seeing the punch hole, but knowing there's no defender playing there.
He could be huge too.
Bearzen onto a pick onto Smoke and leaving Sox in a 1vx once again. But Sox definitely knows where the Zoph is, doing about 25 damage and getting taken down here. But the plant is going down. Sox is only at about 30 HP. But definitely a winnable situation still.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser.
Proved to us they almost had it last time. Get the Thermite being very aggressive here, pushing up on the...
That aggression can be their downfall for sure. But there is air jabs placed. The air jabs are... Oh, he didn't see him!
He did not see him.
Oh no! Pez with the final kill.
Common spot though. I'll give him that. Not a very common spot for someone to be sitting.
Definitely not. But Pez with the final pick on to Sox, and that will put us into a 5-1 scoreline. With it's not looking good here for Phantom Storm.
I mean, the last 2 rounds though, they were down a man.
Yeah, they were definitely. It hurts, but we didn't really see much. Like, even if it was instead of a 1v3 or a 1v4, if it was a 2v4, would much difference happen? Maybe in the 5th round when he almost clutched it out in the 1v3, but all the other rounds were pretty one-sided.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, 5-1 split here.
Phantom Storm transition. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. I seem to have crashed.
Heading out to defuse a bomb.
It was very weird.
15 seconds remaining.
The okay.
Oh, there's only 15 seconds left in the round. Okay.
Oh,
And
you got back?
yeah,
Okay.
Vex takes out the last attacker, giving it a 6-1 scoreline.
So did it? Okay, sorry. I'm losing my bearings here. Here we go. Okay, so you're back in. Is this stream back up too?
Yeah, the stream's back up.
Okay. Oof. Oh, Warden coming out.
Sorry, I don't really have much to talk about here since we didn't see any of that last round besides the Jaeger pick onto the Capital right at the end.
Yep, 6 pick the smoke for a castle, which is something you want to see from CEO up there.
Definitely, but I don't think you want to get rid of the smoke.
No, I would rather see
Defenders,
that
protect
Warden
your
get
bombs from
traded
being
off.
defused
Definitely,
by attackers.
definitely. Especially, I mean, they are bringing smoke grenades here. Maybe they saw the Capital pick and like, they might have gotten a plant off with that smoke, so we're going to bring Warden. I don't know what their thought process is. I didn't see the round. But
Attackers have located a bomb.
maybe that's the thought process. Nova doing the
You
reinforcement.
got the IQ on the board too, so that's something that Vex didn't do. They are bringing the.
Vex did bring IQ the one round, and then they stopped bringing the Phantom Storm stopped bringing Echo, so they stopped bringing IQ. Reinforcements going on the opposite side of this wall, making it much easier to impact trick. That's something we definitely didn't see from Phantom Storm.
5 seconds left.
And then you got the castles on. You can't really shoot the charges.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
And no soft breach on the board unless one of the attackers has brought breaching charges. IQ does have breach and Nomad. So it is solvable. Warden Warden has a shield. Looks like Castle's going to attempt to impact trick here though. Let's see, anything to talk about?
There, Cade. Where's the Cade at? Is he off site?
The Cade is on Kanto.
He's in Kanto spot. He doesn't have impacts, does he?
Yeah, he does.
It's a weird spot for him. Oh,
He used both of his impacts for rotates.
Yep.
Thatcher's coming out, taking off the pre-placed Kai charges off the wall. Maybe. Yep.
Here comes the impact.
See an execute from God Construct on the Thermite here. Let's see if Castle can successfully impact trick this wall.
This wall is actually one of the hardest ones to impact. Sometimes it does not work in your favor.
Especially not when there's a gridlock upside down repelled on your window.
Yep.
Restricts your movement quite a bit. Sox turning out Toronto Will in the lobby here to making sure he's not getting flanked. Thermite charge going down here, maybe. Castle Barricade hasn't been opened up yet.
Avoid it.
Gridlock holding a tight angle onto the castle, waiting for the impact trick to come out though.
He can get it from.
Oh, and the Gridlock gets picked off the window by Warden!
Wow.
Pez with a shot on Toronto Will, and there goes all your utility on the Gridlock.
And another one.
And the Thatcher through the drone hole. Pez, stop it. Thermite charge going off here, the impact trick failing,
Attackers have located a bomb.
and the wall's open.
You get that charge blown up on this side.
Jolts with the trade onto KKaz and Sox onto Prod. And Pez with a third kill on the round onto Sox, leaving just a half-health Thermite and a full-health Nomad versus the 3 remaining defenders. All of which are rotating back on site. At this Jaeger. Does he see the Nomad charge? Drone coming out from Jolts here on top square.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Nova with a pick on a God Construct, leaving just the Nomad. Is all the hopes and dreams for Phantom Storm in this game. With a pick onto Nova, though, makes it a little bit easier, especially with Pez being as low health as he is. Jaeger is playing a little too aggressive there. Fairzen holding a nice angle here. Don't think the Nomad is going to see this one. Nomad doesn't see it. Vexere win round number 8. 7-1. Final score.
That was a good play by Pez there. Pez with 12 kills and the MVP.
Very interesting operators to top frag with. He played Thermite. He played. I'm not sure who he played on the other defense round, but he played Thermite and Warden.
He played Warden both times.
He played Warden both times, and he top fragged with Thermite and Warden. That's not something you see every day.
No, that is not.
Alrighty, let's do this interview thing. Get Pez up here. What's up, Pez?
What?
What's up? Congratulations on your guys' win. 7-1. It's pretty good.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, good job. So you mainly just play the Thermite?
Yeah, I came in like 2 weeks ago, filling in for their IGL.
Oh, nice. You did really good on that Fragmite roll.
Yeah, Fragmite he is. 12 kills between 8 rounds, 5 or 6 on Thermite, 2 on Warden. It's not something you see a lot.
Did you guys practice a lot with that Warden, or are you just picking ops?
We had a lot of different strats, but coming into this game specifically against the this team, we kind of went for something different and went for just something completely different that they would never expect. So we went for a hard Warden hold and try to go for their soft breach early so that you couldn't get the janitor castle, and that worked out a little bit. The impact tricking didn't work, and they got the wall open. That was the one thing that we didn't plan on them doing. We planned it on impact tricking and winning that sense of small fight. The gridlock was on repel, and after I killed her, we thought that as soon as we impact tricked, that was game over, but it just didn't work, and that was the only thing that offset us a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of times I see that impact trick not working on that site specifically because of the thermite charge getting so low there. You're able to put it pretty low on that wall. But that was really good performance.
Definitely. Very nasty pick through the drawn hole into the Thatcher, you dirty boy.
Yeah,
yes, I saw him and no idea what it was, but I got the kill.
He took his feet out.
So what do you think the Warden brings for that site specifically that another operator wouldn't bring?
Definitely just primarily we needed, the only reason we thought of it is because we needed a shield operator and didn't want to run Valk shield because she was going to play more of a slight roam role at the time. So we wanted a shield operator. I was the only person who wasn't running an operator, and I just picked Warden because if they did end up opening the wall like they did, I could use my gadget so that they couldn't push very easily, and it kind of worked out in that sense.
It seems like you had a strat behind it. Was there any strat going behind you guys not picking Echo?
We didn't have that set up in the strat. We, especially for downstairs, is what I think that you're concerned about. We just had a pulse, a Valk, and a smoke, so we already had so much denial that we just didn't really need it. We had the Cade for hatches, obviously, Jaeger, so that we could get a few entry frags. I ran smoke, so that entry denial, and then we had 2 C4s for more entry denial. So we didn't really find it absolutely necessary, and we already had Valk cams for information, so we didn't need that as well.
Sounds about right. I was assuming during the cast that you didn't pick him just because you had practiced without him and didn't want to change up your strats right then.
Yeah, that was basically how it went through, and we did make one strat with him, but ended up not pushing it through. I was going to play him. I was going to suggest it, but then I stuck on the smoke because I like the SMG11 a lot, so that is why I did that.
Makes sense. Yeah. Anything else you want to address from the game? Say anything to those who are watching?
No, thank you.
All right. Good game, and see you guys next week.
Yeah, good job.
Right. Thank you. Bye.
Well, that wraps it up here for the second to last game of the week. Tune in tomorrow for the Hydra Core versus Tier 1 game. That'll be it. You guys have a good night.
Good night.